but wonder if you do. Think about me when you blue. Yeah, I've been hurt a time or two, still always coming back to you. Can't help but wonder if you do. Think about me when you blue. Yeah, I've been hurt a time or two, still always coming back to you.
Today I got KO with me. How you doing today, sister?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Tell me when you first started rapping.
I first started rapping when I was 12 years old. Actually, like prior to in elementary school, I was in the bad kids who got like behavior problems. They put them in these therapy programs. So it's like one of the things to keep me out of trouble. They used to have me write poetry. They used to tell me like write all my feelings down, and poetry slowly but surely started turning to the raps. Like I was just telling somebody this story the other day. My big brother, he rapped before me, and when I was a kid, he used to come in the living room and give me like 8 bars and be like, say this. But I was too shy to say it at the time. But in my mind, I was always remembering the raps. So eventually, the poetry it just started turning into raps. And like 12 years old, I was rapping ever since then.
For sure. What part of the city you from?
I'm actually not from the city. I'm from a small town called Enid.
Okay, Enid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Enid. What high school did you go to?
I went to Enid High School.
What was it like down there at Enid High School?
It's not a lot of black people in Enid. It's mostly white. It's not a lot. I wouldn't say like in the school it wasn't a lot of like racial tension, but it's like you can tell the difference between how they treat the white and the black kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was that kind of vibe. But the black people that I grew up with, we made it work because we had each other. So
For sure. What type of person would you describe yourself as? Let me know about KO. What kind of person are you? Laid back, serious?
yeah, no, I'm super laid back. I'm like super introverted. I'm not a person that's like outside being a social butterfly all the time. Like I'm really to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like overall a super creative individual. Like I love artsy shit. I'm sorry, can I curse on this?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay,
Fine.
okay. I want to respect your platform, but yeah, I like artsy shit. I like music. I like movies. I like documentary. I like paintings. I like everything. Anything artsy, I'm into it. Like
For sure. When did you realize you had a gift for rap? Remember that exact moment?
Maybe 16. Like I said, I started rapping when I was 12. My mama, she got me some studio time, and I'm grateful for that because my mom was super supportive. Like whenever I told her I wanted to rap and I wanted to give me some studio time, she wasn't like, we got bills, ain't nobody paying for no damn studio time. She took me to the studio, and ever since then, like I made some music. It was terrible. My sister loved it, thought the shit was cool. But it's like around 16, I got really into freestyling. Like I was watching a lot of battle rap DVDs, and I was just a huge fan of battle rap. And like I wanted to battle everybody. Anybody who would let me rap, I was rapping and challenging everybody. And I got a real reputation for like beating everybody rap wise. So that's really when I knew that I was good at it. And my family was like really supportive of me doing it. And I wasn't the only one in my family that did music. So, but it was just it was receptive to them different. Like they took to mine way different. I mean, so that's how I knew that it was good because they wasn't gonna support me if I was just
For sure. I was listening to one of your tracks earlier, and I noticed that you sing also.
Yeah.
What are you more passionate about, singing or rapping?
I'm an MC at heart. Like I love to rap, but I honestly can't tell you that I love one more than I love the other because so many, like both of them are so important in so many ways in my life. Like I remember the first time I fell in love with like R&B music. I had to have been like 6 years old when Whitney Houston's "I'm Every Woman" came out. And like how that intro come in on there, like when they doing that acapella part, that shit just blew my mind. I had one of them little tape recorders with the microphone on it, and I used to run around the house singing that shit all the time, like because I love the way that song made me feel, like the harmonies, the arrangements in that song, like it was just hard to me. But my auntie was like really into music whenever I was coming up. Like she's from the city, so whenever I would come out here, and this is gonna date way back. You remember back when they used to have that FYE?
Yeah.
My auntie used to go like I think it was was it Tuesdays when the album used to come out?
Tuesday.
Yeah, my auntie used to go to the FYE like every Tuesday. We used to go get the Biggie, the SWV, the Missy, anything that was popping that was rap R&B, she would go get it. So it was so diverse, the music that I was hearing at the time. But I loved SWV just as much as I loved Lil' Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was equally. I loved what they did music-wise.
For sure, for sure. What is your creative process when you write? Do you go right in on the beat, or you like to let it marinate on you? You gotta feel it?
Yeah, for me, I like to listen to the beat. I like to get a vibe going. I like to, you know, smoke a little bit, have some cognac, some Hennessy or some shit, and just feel the vibe to the beat, and then start to like try to tell a story to it. But that's my thing too with telling. I love the storytelling art of music. It's like with me, I can have like this conversation I'm having with you right now. I can leave here and go write a song about the conversation that we had. It's like the music is happening in everything that I'm doing. So I like to write soundtracks to life. Like, it's not just my story I'm trying to tell, it's everybody's. It's like whatever we talk about, I can go build off of that musically. So for me, like, yeah, the creative process starts in the story of life, like shit like that. Not to sound like cliche, but it's real.
For sure. You part of any camp or anything, or you just by yourself really?
Nah, I move by myself. Like my IBA movement, like I'm working on turning into something else. Like the IBA, the Illest Bitch Alive part, yeah, that's me, and that's my logo and my title. But it's the IBA is something bigger than that. It's like, you know, imagine being amazing. I'm gonna be authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be around. Like, stuff. It's different meanings to that. But it's like I want to build a label under that. I think I want to bring in more artists and in-house producers. It's just financially getting the money to build it into that. And right now, I got to put my time and energy into getting it off the ground. So I'm focused on me. But I want to turn it into a camp of its own.
For sure, for sure. On your pull-up song,
Yeah.
was that personal, or was it just an artistic mode?
Really, it was just an artistic mode because it was something that everybody can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody on the late night got somebody they want to hit and have a pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's normal. It's something common. And it's a little bop. Like, you know, for me personally, whenever I wrote that song, to be honest with you, I didn't even like that song. I was like, the flow that I was riding on, it sounded super corny to me. I was like, they're not going to vibe to this. Nobody going to feel me. It was like, what is it called? Like a retro type sound to me. It sounded like an old school flow. But everybody I played it for, like that Mary J. Blige sample on there, like the way that they feel when they hear it, they like, it's just a vibe. Everybody go up when they hear that shit. So, yeah, like, it definitely is something that's relatable for everybody, and that's really why I wrote it. It's something everybody can feel.
Indeed, indeed. Who was your favorite female MC?
Eve, hands down. Eve number one, Missy number two. But Eve was my favorite because I loved her aggression on the mic. Like, how hard she came in the bars. Like, whenever I was a little girl, I wanted to be the illest, vicious pit bull in the skirt. I wanted to be her. Like, that was a real thing. And then when Missy came and incorporated the singing, and then as I got older and found out, like, how mean her pen was, like, writing R&B songs for other R&B artists that I loved, it was like, damn, like, you could really juggle both of them and be great at it. So, for sure, Eve and Missy. Hell yeah.
Missy made a lot of hits.
I'm saying, like, in people's sleep, Missy deserves so much more, but it's like, if you really sit back and look at what she did for R&B music, not just for female hip-hop, like, you really be blown away by some of the songs that she had her hands on. Like, it's crazy.
Indeed. Okay. We're going to go to male. Who's your favorite male MC?
Jay-Z, hands down. Like, without a doubt. Like, my big cousin, his daddy was from Philly. So he used to go out to Philly every summer, and whenever he'd come back, he'd be on some up north rap. Because, you know, down here they was playing Chopped and Screwed heavy. Like, this was like back then when I was a kid. And he had the Jay-Z, the Blueprint album, and I stole it from him. And like, I was walking around with my little Discman playing it or whatever, but it's just the way that Jay-Z was telling them stories on there. Like, when he come in on Mama Loves Me, like, I grew up with my grandmother and I got siblings, so just the way that song made me feel, like, what Jay-Z do with his pen and to still be the age he is now, and his pen is still sharp like that, like, how can you not respect it?
For sure, Jay tough.
Yeah.
Jay tough. Describe performing on stage. What the feeling you get when you're on stage?
Like I said, I'm super introverted, so I always got a serious nerves problem. Like, anytime I step on stage, before I go on stage, I'm always nervous. But it's like, I wear glasses, so my trick to my performance is that I take off my glasses so I can't see the crowd. I don't know how nobody's feeling. I'm just going up there giving that shit my all and hoping that I'm killing it. But it's like, that's the key to, like, my nerves. To calm my nerves, I take my glasses off. I make sure that I can't see the whole cloud is a blur. I see the bodies. I don't know their faces. I don't know if they like it. I don't know if they don't. I know that I'm up here giving 100% and hoping that they feeling the shit. That's what I do.
That's dope. That's dope. What projects can we expect for you in the future?
Right now, matter of fact, last week I just rapped my new project, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. It's coming out 4/20, and I themed it like I put a little haiku on the shit. I was like, you know, something to roll to, something to chill to, something to feel to. Like for real, like it's a hard, solid body of work. Like it's so diverse. It's got me singing on there. It's got some raps on there, but it's like it's party music. It's emotional music. It's personal music. It's any way that you can approach what type of day you have, what type of week you have. Hell, it could ride through the whole year. Like it's a song for everything on there. And I know some people just say that, but I really mean that. Like it's a song for everybody on there.
For sure. Where did you see this music thing going, hip hop? What direction do you see it going? You see it going up, down?
Hip hop ruled the world. Like they don't give people credit, but as far as like African Americans in our culture and what we do musically, like I was just having a conversation about this a few months ago. Like, it's a black magic thing. Like, with hip-hop, with R&B, with everything that black people have their hands on, it's the pulse of the culture. Like, everybody wants to be black, but nobody really wants to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want our problems to come with that, but you know, you want the hair, you want the clothes, you want the cool music, the cool slang. Like, that's really what it is right now. So it's like, as long as black people keep creating and keep being innovative, we can always run the world.
For sure. Last words.
You know, like I said, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, April 20th. IBA, whenever you see it, Illest Bitch Alive, that's me. So, you know, just keep your eye out for my brand. I think it's going to be a great transition that we're going to see from this level to me on into the future. So I'm excited just to see what it's going to bring. We're releasing this project and going forward in the city. For sure. Drop the social media for the people. I'm on everything as She Is KO, no dots, no spaces, just She Is KO. And that's not my artist name. My name is KO, but if you see She Is KO, she, me, her. That's me. For sure. I appreciate you, KO, and the pleasure's been mine. And hopefully we can do this again soon. Yeah, thank you for having me, for real. For sure. Tell them what city we represent. Enid, Oklahoma. OKC by way of Enid, Oklahoma. You know, like I said, KO. This bitch alive. For sure. Peace.
To get your point off when you talking loud. It's hard for me to listen when you talking down. You all up in my face about some shit you heard. So how you say you trust me if you took they word? I know they tight. I ain't them bitches. Don't I give you all my love and all my hugs and kisses? Just treat me like a queen and I'll reciprocate. Know you be out with your boys, but just don't keep me waiting. Don't make me wonder. Don't kill our thunder. Know who is she? Know who that number.